The next question is an RC set. It has 4 questions. Let's look at the first question. The first question says, the author is most likely to agree with all the statements given below except. This means that we need to take out an option as the answer which does not fit the author's views as given in the passage. Look at option A. Option A can be easily found in the last lines of the given text. It says, perhaps this total rejection was unwise. Perhaps features of Athenian pattern deserves to be salvaged for reinterpretation in contemporary terms to show the way to sanity in human growth. This is exactly what option A says. The emulation of the social organization of ancient Athens is not completely futile. That is why the last lines of the passage says that it can be salvaged, and hence option A can be eliminated. Option C can also be found in the first paragraph of the passage, where it says, all advanced economies, whether their ancestral record is capitalistic or socialistic, act under common compulsions of the same technology. In the essentials of their operation and in their impact upon people, the contrast between two economic systems had therefore lost much of its sharpness. Option C also talks about the same thing. Option C states that the methods of seeking economic advancements are the only distinction remaining between capitalism and socialism. Hence, option C can be eliminated. Option D can be found in the third paragraph of the given passage and hence can also be eliminated. Option B is the correct answer as it does not follow from the passage. The next question asks, which of the following statements can be inferred from the passage? The correct answer to this question is option D. Look at the first paragraph. Towards the end of the first paragraph, the passage states that both capitalism and socialism aim at raising the standards of material attainment for people, but this, though commendable goal, cannot be identified with the ultimate purpose of organized existence. This leads us to infer option D, which states that the search that in futuristic utopia, even if material attainment for all has been realized, man will still have to seek the ultimate goal of organized existence. Option A talks of most countries while the passage mentions most prosperous nations in the context of the given sentence. Option B can be negated since the passage mentions alternatives of public policy. Option C cannot be inferred since the passage only states that even prosperous nations have started complaining against technological progress marking human development and that in the past mainly the poor used to do this. This cannot be taken to mean that the poor do not complain about this today. Hence, the correct answer will become option D. The next question asks, the philosophy of life preached by Athenians of classical Greece has been termed a notable exception by the author because. The correct answer to this question is answer A. The Athenian philosophy of holistic development of human personality doesn't stem from the usual dogma of privation and mortification followed by other sects. This can be seen in the last paragraph of the passage, where the author says, this was not an ideal of privation or mortification, but the fullest growth of human personality by harmonious development of all its appetites and faculties. But although the world has continued to retain every admiration for works of intellect and craftsmanship of that period, the social organization of the city-states based on slavery was considered to have no relevance on the problems of later times. This gives us option A as the correct answer. Option B speaks of Greeks having a distinct way of life which did not mirror modern course of development. This has not been mentioned in the passage. Option C can be negated since the passage does not mention that the contemporaries of Athenians were doing. Option D is similarly eliminated. The next question asks, which of the following best describes the primary purpose of the passage? The passage brings out the similarities between capitalism and socialism in the first paragraph. Then the author points out the flaws in the way that both these structures attempt to blindly follow technological progress, which even the most prosperous nations are not happy with. This, as the author points out, highlights a need for charting a new course of human development. Thus, option C best captures the purpose of the passage. Both options A and B present individual ideas mentioned in the passage, but these are not the theme of the passage. Option D goes against the line of thought expressed in the passage. The passage states that both capitalism and socialism lead to the same goal. Hence, correct answer will become option C.